Hey y'all, this is David the Georgia photographer, and today I'm on a photo walk in downtown Chattanooga, and I've got things I want to talk about. Finally made it to the Chandelier alley and got a couple of photos and a little bit of a video clip of the alley. This is the Chandelier alley, and I wanted to come on a day when the sun is shining into the alley proper and get photos of it, but honestly it's better in video because now you can actually see the actual effect of the alley and not just see still photos of it, because they don't really translate all that well. They translate a little, but it's only in the sun in the morning, because the sun rises over here and passes in front of the alley, and then by probably 10:30 the sun has passed out, maybe by lunch, because you get a little bit of angle in this way and it'll kick it over to the wall behind me, behind the camera actually. But yeah, it's an interesting little thing. I mean, it makes for interesting portrait photography, if I had to guess, in the early morning hours. But yeah, I got some photos finally. I made it, and it's actually overcast, and there's a hole in the clouds, and the sun peeked through and lit the alley up. So I got lucky. And it kind of shows that it really doesn't translate well in photos as well as it does in video. You know, you actually get to see the movement of the light in the video. And I was struggling because there was a huge overcast cloud block, I can't say that. There was a huge overcasting cloud shading the sun for the longest, and I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and finally there was a break in the clouds and I got some sunlight. But it took a while for it to hit it, but I finally got it. But I wanted to show that to you. And then I've been walking around the downtown area trying to get just, well, a little bit of street photography, but I'm looking for like water puddle reflections, because it rained all last night and this morning, and now it's done moved out and the skies are pretty well blue. I mean, you can see that. You can see the skies are so blue now, but there's still a few clouds here and there, but it's pretty well moved out. And I'm looking for these puddles, and they're hard to find in Chattanooga. The city's done an excellent job of draining the streets, so there's just a little bit in the curbs here and there. And I found one in the alley right across the street here next to Panera Bread on Market, and I done some photos. Well, number one, I'm out of focus, but number two, I didn't realize the shutter speed was 1/60th, so I got motion blur in my subjects. And number three, it cuts their legs off at the knee because of the curvature of the sidewalk in relation to where the puddle is. So, you know, the puddle don't always translate. That's what I'm trying to say. So just because there's a puddle that's really still water doesn't mean it's going to work for a photo. Yeah, it's interesting. Things you learn as you explore more and more in the area.